What's going on, guys? Girl Bob here, and I am today Captain Obvious. Um, and if you read the beginning of or the title of my video, um, Fox TV right now has the chance for Christmas, birthday, everything all wrapped in one right now, with a happy little giant bow tied on top of it. Fox has got it. Right now it is I can't even describe it. If they want to, they can make out like the biggest bandits since since television almost. How? This is what you do. Number one, you can't watch football. You can't watch baseball. You can't watch basketball. You can't watch hockey. You can't watch soccer. The only thing going on right now is NASCAR. It's the only thing. It's the only show in town, folks. NBC is not going to have anything but runovers or playbacks or something not live anyway, or nothing up to date if it's sports related. CBS, nothing sports related unless it's going to be something recorded. ABC, the same deal. Fox, you've got your hand around the throat of every one of the networks. What you do is this: immediately pull off of FS1 and go straight to the Fox network. Go straight to Fox network and say, guess what? This weekend we're covering this race flag to flag. Okay? You tell everybody that is sponsors, guess what? If you're going to be a sponsor, we'll not only put you on Fox, we'll put you on FS1 and we'll put you on FS2. Now, my proposal is this: show it on all three channels. If you want different views, that's fine. If you want to have in-car cameras on a couple of them, that's fine. If you want to have it from the infield and, set views at different places, that's fine. If you want to have three different things, FS1, FS2, and Fox, carry out your programming like you normally do. Cover the race from start to finish, and I'm thinking you've got yourself a gold mine here. I just went back looking at Daytona 500 numbers, okay? And you can make the Atlanta 500 this week, whatever it is, a Constitution Journal 500, whatever. You can make it the biggest TV NASCAR race been shown in the last 20 years. It can be done if you only do it the right way. First off, you offer it and let people know, guess what? If we're on commercial on this one channel, you can flip over to the other one and watch it for a couple of minutes. And you can do that. Put right next to the laps to go, Budweiser, whatever you've got going on, Tide, it doesn't matter. You can show it in the corners everywhere. You can do, you've got carte blanche here. If you have to cover with one of the channels, all 38, 40 cars, you go from one and spend a minute and a half on each car. Go to the next one. This is a driver that they're driving for this team, and they go to the next car. Do that on FS1. FS2, okay? We're going to be in the pits. We're going to be showing every time a car comes down pit road, we'll show you what's going on. And then Fox, keep it on the regular broadcasting and do that. You've got a gold mine, Fox, if you do it this weekend. We don't know how much longer NASCAR is going to keep broadcasting, but it looks like they're going to try to do it for the next at least 2 weeks. Take every available option you've got and throw it in there. What have you got to lose? I mean, look, and I'm not trying to make a joke of it, but, I heard somebody on TV say, they announced that they weren't going to allow any fans at the race. And the only difference is this week they actually announced that nobody's going to be there, What about people who prefer YouTube to now? Oh, Apple Chatter. People are going to watch YouTube and keep doing what they're doing. But I'm saying people that want a live sports broadcast this weekend. You're not you are so limited this weekend. It's bad. There's no basketball, no football, no baseball, no hockey, nothing. What's up, ID Jester? There's no sport other than NASCAR available this weekend. And Fox has every chance in the world to jump on this. Look, they had 9.3 million people watch the Daytona 500 this year. Well, yeah, I know a lot of people say that, ID Justin, but there's a lot of people that want to watch sports, that, want to watch golf, want to watch whatever. There's a lot, there's that need out there because there's a lot of folks that want to do that. And I'm just saying, if Fox is smart, they bring everybody that they possibly can for the Fox regular channel, FS1 and FS2. And IndyCar canceled. IndyCar canceled out this weekend. IndyCar canceled. I'm pretty sure. IndyCar. Formula One did too. I'm pretty sure IndyCar at Tampa. Oh, okay. It's going to go on too. So right now that's going on, and that's going to be okay. Well, I tell you what, why wouldn't you, as a broadcast team, and I don't even know who's covered it, but why wouldn't you work together on this? Be like, okay, we're Fox, we'll cover this from, we'll cover Atlanta from 4 o'clock on, and earlier in the day, why don't they let the IndyCar go? I mean, to me, it makes all the sense in the world. Work together. They could clean up. Like I say, they had right at between 9.2 and 9.3 million people watch the Daytona 500 2020. They had 17.1 million watch it in 2001, the very first year that they got the contract. 17.1. That's almost twice as many as it watched it this year. And with no other option, no other sports option out there, nothing. There is no way in hell that they shouldn't get 10 million people this weekend. 10 million. Exceeded this year's Daytona 500, maybe 15 million. It's the only show in town right now. It's the only thing going on. Why not? They've got every reason in the world to do it. But do it the right way. Don't, put it on all 3 channels, but, show the pits, show the inside of some of the cars, whatever. Spend the money. Do what you have to do. And you could have yourself a gold mine. A gold mine if you want to do it this weekend. It's out there. It's out there. There's a lot of people that want to sit and watch golf. A lot of people that want to sit and watch spring training baseball. that they're they're gonna watch something on television, and if they have that option of something live and sports related, they're gonna jump on it. They're gonna jump on it. And NASCAR. I haven't said anything good about NASCAR in the last 15 years because it's really not been nothing good to say about them. They've pretty much flushed the whole industry down the tubes. But this is the one time, if they ever are going to do anything, jump on it. Jump on it. The chance right now. You can get yourself the best ratings on a television show. I mean, we're talking 10, 15 million people could be watching this race this weekend. A race in Atlanta. Nothing great about it, but a race in Atlanta live. 15 million people. Oh, yeah. ID Juster. Well, you've got, look, there's only a small percentage of people that go on YouTube. YouTube, Facebook, stuff like that. There's a lot of people on social media more than there is on YouTube. YouTube's not considered quote unquote a social media site. You've got more people Facebooking and stuff like that than are ever on the YouTube channels. But they have that option as well. I mean, you got to realize with that TV deal that if they wanted to, they could release some of the money to where, okay, 2 or 3 of the cars want to show in-car cameras and have it live on YouTube. They can do that as long as the teams okay it. Yeah, there's a lot of movies too. A lot of people like to watch movies, but the live broadcast of anything sports related this weekend is a gold mine. Gold mine. I still don't understand why golf didn't keep going the way they were. Golf had every chance in the world to jump on this. And don't get me wrong, everybody shouldn't be looking at a financial gain when something happens like this in the world. But NASCAR has come around to the realization that, look, we're not even allowing the families. We're only allowing the team members, owners, essential quote unquote personnel. They're not going to have their kids down there with them in Atlanta. They're going to be at home. So essential personnel, along with the people that's going to be operating the cameras and doing all the announcing of the races with the radio and television. Radio will be there as well. But there's no way. I mean, they can close their eyes and be stupid this weekend and get 9 million people. They can get 9 million people to watch that this weekend. Of course it is, Atma. Of course it is. You may not like it yourself, but my God, look at what XFL has been averaging, about 700,000 people. All right. Golf, the PGA Tour averages about 7 million. 7 million around sitting there watching it. One just, a Friday or Saturday, either one. Yesterday, it was close to 9.5 million because the Players Championship. I'm telling you, people are watching. There's people that want to, and if the weather is good enough, I'm sure a lot of people will be out playing golf and doing some other stuff that they will. But oh my God, oh yeah, live sports right now, and obviously the biggest thing for women to watch is figure skating. None of that's going on right now as well. So that those ratings are nuts. Figure skating and like Olympic trial, indoor athletic, indoor, what do you call it? I can't think of it's exercises, floor exercise and stuff like that. That stuff, man, it just gets outrageous ratings. And without all that going on right now, they could jump, like I say, a blind dog right now could show something on TV if it's a live sporting event and it's going to go crazy. It's going to go nuts. Gymnastics. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. Any of that, that especially if they're getting ready for the winter games or summer games or whatever it is. Um, and also track and field. That's a big thing too. You wouldn't believe how much track and field does. That stuff that gets some hellacious ratings, and none of that's on this weekend. None of it. And NASCAR has their chance. They got their chance right now. And like I say, with a 7.1 between 7.1 and 7.3 is what they got for Daytona 500. It's going to be really interesting to see what their rating will be this weekend. It If it's not at least that, something's wrong. Something's wrong with the sport and all the way. I think they'll get that and more. I think they'll probably get over 10 million. Um, I don't think there's any way they won't. Being later in the afternoon, a lot of people home from church doing whatever they're doing. West Coast will still get it because I think it's 3 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock when they start. But the thing is, being that nothing else is on, nothing else is available, it's a monster this weekend. I would even venture a guess that if they show qualifying today, they'll probably get anywhere from 3 to 5 million people sitting and watch qualifying, because every channel you turn to, if you turn it on ESPN, if you turn it on ESPN2, if you turn it on NBC Sports Network, every one of them are simply talking to coaches, simply talking to different players, different organizations as to what we could be doing in the next 6 weeks, next 3 weeks, next 4 weeks, whatever. And they've pretty much closed shop. Baseball, they've already announced they're not going to play at least their first game until April 25th. That's 6 weeks away. Basketball, they've pretty much said they're going to shut it down for the year. That's pretty much it. NFL, their draft right now, they don't know. It's normally what, the 23rd, 22nd of April. Right now, they're in a standstill, and with them not being able to show off the talent or showcase the talent at different venues, they can't really go out here right now and say, yeah, we're going to have a draft. Although I'll be very, very surprised if by May 1st they don't have a draft of some sort, whether nobody's live at a venue and everybody's at their home station, at their home base, making their picks and selections. I wouldn't be surprised about that. NFL, that's one that's not going to lose their money if they don't have to. But XFL, WWE now, WWE's already talking about they're going to cancel the WrestleMania, which is not a surprise. Yeah, I'm with you, Apple Chatter, and that's the thing. People don't want to sit there and listen to them talk about the coronavirus when they're not even playing anything. But yeah, WWE WrestleMania right now, I'd say I'd give it a 5% chance of going on. They were talking about doing empty arena. That's not going to happen there because due to the fact that the WWE Network is going to tear that up. They're not going to do it. They'll probably cancel it all the way. That's it's just nobody can see them paying these special athletes they're bringing in 150, 200,000 for this one match if they're not going to be able to pay for the seats. And that's not, it looks like more than ever it's not going to happen. He effectively stopped paying his wrestlers 2 days ago, 48 hours ago. Vince put a stop. So they have even said tonight they may not even have a SmackDown, but we don't even know about that. But he effectively stopped paying his athletes 2 days ago. So they're going to see what they're going to do about that. whether he tries to put them on a lockdown contract, which it's not going to work if AEW and NWA and all of them keep doing their wrestling. If they keep having their wrestling live, even in a smaller setting, WWE, they're going to be going to court about that if they're trying to lock down contracts and say, look, we can't have wrestling matches right now, but rather than keep paying my people, we want to lock them down in their contract, whether they've got 6 months, a year, 5 years left on their contract. It's going to be a total mess before it's all said and done on that deal. And if that ends up happening, I can guarantee you there's going to be some people going to court about that situation. But I highly doubt WrestleMania will even take place this year. They definitely won't do it empty arena. They'll lose their ass. They'll lose just due to the WWE network. $9.95. You can't change that now. You can't change that and bump that up to $70. It's not going to happen. So, yeah, I'll be really surprised if they end up having it as scheduled. Probably within the next 7 days, they'll end up canceling that out, and that'll be the end of that for this year anyway. For 6 months, they may have it later in the year or whatever, but yeah. Well, they definitely could. They've had empty arena, or they've had empty seated ball games before. Baseball's done it. They have played games where they didn't have anybody in the stands. That's been done. True, and NASCAR is not going to lose money. NASCAR's got their money on their TV contract. If people watch it, it's going to end up being a windfall. Even if they have to put a percentage out to the track owners and be like, look, we'll give you 5% of the TV take if you keep going as it. You better believe NASCAR wants to keep racing. The one thing they don't want to hear is a track owner saying, guess what? We're not going to race because I don't have any fans here. That's the one thing they don't want to hear. They want to hear, yeah, we're ready to race. And now let's watch the TV ratings. They're going to be sky high this weekend. I mean, sky high. It's not going to be any little low rating at all about it, especially when you see what the options are for everybody else to watch whatever. I mean, if you're sitting watching television right now, you know what you're going to get. You're either going to get a Western, you're going to get a movie, or you're going to be hearing something about the coronavirus, whether it's on a sports channel, whether it's on a regular TV network, or whether it's on a news channel. That's what they're talking about. And people are sick of it. People are sick of listening about that all the time. And I'm going to tell you right now that the sports community, especially if anything live, right now people are going to thrive on it. It's exactly what they're looking for. Anything live, I don't care if it doesn't have one person there live at the place. And I still think I'm surprised that the NCAA decided not to have their basketball tournament with families, coaches, and bands, and just have it that way. I'm really surprised about that. That surprised me more than anything was the NCAA, especially the money that they end up getting every year. But it had to be a push from somewhere saying, look, we can't do anything indoors. So we'll see what happens. But being that baseball now, outdoor sport, has bumped it back a month, yeah. Being especially that's all the way through April, and was it the WrestleMania's with the 5th, April 5th? Yeah, and that we won't be hearing of. I think it's Tampa is where they're supposed to have it. 90,000 people. Now they'll have to say something before, I would say before the weekend's out, but it may be another week before they say anything. But should be pretty interesting. Uh, Check out the TV ratings, especially after the weekend, on what takes place this weekend. And I'm gonna tell you, if NASCAR sees that we're able to do this and we're able to do it that way, you can better believe why start watching out for Fox, because right now Fox FS1's the one covering the race, not Fox. FS1. You can better believe next week down in Florida, they're going to be in Homestead, where they normally finish the season up down around Miami. They're gonna jump on it even more than ever, and it's gonna be more and more about ratings, and can't blame them. Can't blame them if they're available out there. Why not jump on them if you got the chance? My name's Rob. I hope you enjoy my channel. I hope everybody's being safe out there, and we will definitely try to have some soccer. I think I'm going to try to get some soccer on Soccer Blast, and may even try to have another horse race on here pretty soon. I hope you're enjoying that. Until I see you again, my name's Rob, and thanks so much for watching my channel and supporting it. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.